Yo guys, welcome back to another video, and in today's video we have another scrim to help you guys out with your drafting, whether it be in ranked and your own scrims and whatnot. So I handpicked a few games from a scrim versus another top 16 team here in NA. It's Wink, Melu, and Nerf. 3 players who have played the game for a long time, and just 3 very, very good players in general. So definitely a good scrim to have. You guys can take some good information away from this. So we're playing Hot Potato, which is Heist. Best Heist brawler, I think, is Colt, and I think that goes for every single competitive map right now. So I typically like to ban him, but we're experimenting in this draft, and we would rather ban Amber instead. We also banned Mina, because Mina's really strong, and then Spike, and she's just probably one of the most consistent brawlers, has one of the highest win rates across every single game mode right now. Maybe not knockout. I think bounty even still, but not knockout. They go with the Rico 1. And that's what you can do. If you want to leave Colt open, you have to make sure Rico's open too, because you can just pick the Colt into the Rico and you have a free matchup like that. So they do take up the Rico. Wink is really good at Rico. He likes playing Rico a lot as well. So we are most definitely going to go Colt here. And a popular combo that me and my team like to go for, even if it's not in Heist, is Colt Frank. Especially with Spike banned, Colt Frank is just such a good combo. Ems is still open, yes, but the Colt should be able to take care of that, and the Frank actually has a lot of health. Well, not actually, but like it's good enough to just walk up past an Ems lane. It's not the end of the world, so I think it's a very good 2-3, especially on Heist, on Hot Potato. Very good into the Rico. The Rico's going to have a very difficult time now. Like, that's 2 picks that kind of hard counter him. They both get rid of walls, and yes, the Rico buff makes it easier to hit shots, but it's still going to be a little bit difficult. They end up taking the Otis, which is kind of weird. Like, they have now 2 pretty defensive brawlers. They might just play the Rico a bit more offensive now, but I don't see the point when you have like 2 brawlers that can defend pretty decently. Of course, Otis is a little bit better, but both have but they're both pretty squishy. I'm going to go with a Melody. Now, Melody's good into Frank. Melody is pretty good into Colt. The Melody pick's pretty good. There's a lot of things that we can go. Cord was on our mind, because you can play it against the Melody. You can just realm the Otis, and we can all like push up together. You can just realm anyone. So yeah, Cord is definitely like a really good pick. He can jump over the walls at the beginning too. Like, just the realm is so good. It just makes a 2v3 for your or 2v2 like scenario for your team, and if you get the kill in the realm, it's a 3v2. So like, Cord is just like a really good. He's high skill for sure, but if you're hitting your realms on like the right people, then it's really good. So we get a good wall break early with Optical. He's really just by himself defending. There's not really too much like Optical has to do. We get a really nice kill there. And yeah, they did get the first safe pop, but so did we, because the Cord on safe, like Cord does so much safe damage. Just get muted though. And I do catch him with a stun, so I do get a nice free kill. Nerf is going to go straight down. I'm pretty sure Cord has Realm, or Alex has Realm, so he said just go on the safe, Sunny, which I do. I just barely miss out on that stun. But yeah, we don't get the safe pop, which is kind of bad, but neither do they, so it's fine. And then Opto ends up getting it. We also stopped them from getting the safe pop here, and I hit another really good pull. They do get the safe pop now. I have my Hyper. Alex said he's going to go back and defend, so it lets me and Optical push up. So, I mean, comms definitely help. Like, drafting is 100% everything. I think drafting is just like, you don't want to set yourself up for failure, You want to give yourself something to work with. So here, I hyper up into the Melody. Not able to catch her completely, but we will, like, if it's just me and Optical on the safe, we'll end up getting it before just a Melody. So both teams get safe crack here. But we have a respawning Colt, so he should be able to make us some pressure. He has Hyper too. Alex in the corner. Optical with a really, really good kill there. And yeah, I think here, Optical should just ran up like 100%. I think that is kind of what loses us this round. But it's a really good realm. I do miss my gadget. But yeah, I really think we should just like all like win up at that point. And I don't think I have quite enough damage to kill Nerf. Yeah, so we do lose this round out just barely by 10%. I think it's a really simple, like, small mistake, but, like, as you guys can see, like, it was just, like, the Melody. Like, the Rico was a little bit further back, and it was just the Melody that was spraying Optical. If he goes hard right there, I think we get enough space, and we're just able to win the game there. But, like I said, small adjustment, small mistake. There's really not too much to fuss about. So yeah, just Wink being in the corner, like he's not like that much damage, and we hit the gadget onto Nerf. Like Nerf is the more important kill for sure, and we do kill him. And then I was like, I'm leaving Rico. I'm leaving Rico. Like 3 of us on save versus just a Rico, and I do get the stun here, and I think I get safe pop. That's another like 4 shots though for me. 3 more, yeah. It's just the Otis, and Otis already used mute, so yeah, nothing too crazy. My teams are doing a decent job defending. Like we still have like 40% are safe, not too bad. The Melody's there, but it's me and Alex on safe, and we already popped it. So yeah, that's just a good win. Much faster than last game. Like the adjustments are already working. Like getting the one early kill on the Melody, and then we all just collapse forward. Melody doesn't have too much defensive potential. Like I said, it's just the Otis and the Rico. So they're not able to do like as much. And yeah, Corey just walking up the right lane. I should have told him here to like ignore the Melody. Like I can just deal with the Melody myself, because like she'll get some damage eventually, but it's not that big of a deal. See, if you ever do that on Cord right there, that is just such a good play. That was a really bad miss for me though. If you ever realm someone, or if you ever get a kill on somebody and then you hit a realm, that's just like you took out 2 people out of the equation, and now it's a 2v1 for your team, and that's almost always gonna result in just like something good for your team. So it's a really good play. If you ever make that on Cord, just like know you're the GOAT. Alex is very good at Cord. So yeah, it's not looking too good for us. Like we're down like a third of our safe, and we haven't even touched theirs. Like I'm not too concerned because it's Heist. Like you can come back like very easily. And Alex has his realm, Optical has his super. Like we're really just like one like safe pop away if you think about it. So really not too bad. Just walking up here, soaking up some damage. Nothing too much I can do, to be honest. Just kind of like delaying them. We do have a Cord on safe, which is fine. Like he should be able to get at least 1 safe crack. Wing pops his hyper. I pop mine so I can hit him fast. And then Nerf just runs away like a little scaredy cat. What are you doing, Nerf? Yeah. But yeah, Alex, like he's gonna go on the Melody. He does really well. Like he gets him to use his dash and everything. So yeah, I just get, yeah, there we go. It's an easy kill. We did get that safe crack, but once again, we're still down a safe crack. I missed my gadget again, which is not too good. Alex has Hyper Realm, and Optical also has his Hyper. Wasted Wink, super from Wink, which is really good for us. Yeah, I'm usually, oh, he misses his Hyper. I'm usually pretty bad at tanks, but I've been playing Frank like a ton in scrims. I think I've gotten a lot better. Still not great at tanks, but yeah, Optical Hyper's up. This is a really good play from Optical. Like he does so much safe damage and occupies a lot of their time. I hit the gadget. I really thought that would end up killing Melu, but not quite. I don't get the safe pop, but look, the game is already like super duper close now. We're really just 1 safe pop away from winning. So yeah, my team's gonna push up. Optical's able to get the safe crack like we needed. And then I think I get the kill on Winky. Yeah, that kill was huge. And then I'm just able to walk up, and with just barely enough time, we're able to win that game. So yeah, very close game. I think the drafts are pretty close. But I do think we edge it just slightly, and yeah, we do end up winning it. So really good plays for my team. As you guys can see, like when we lost that game, we adjusted pretty well with like how we were communicating, like who was defending at what time, and it just ended up being like pretty easy. So yeah, that's just how it goes. And now we are on Pinhole Punt, Brawl Ball. Now for Brawl Ball, if the other team has last pick, I like banning Lily a lot because I like to play some squishier brawlers, and if you get rid of Lily, that's like probably the biggest assassin threat. At least when I'm playing against like pro teams, like whether it be Vatic or like KDS. They like to go Lily a lot into those squishier picks on Brawl Ball. So like, especially on Pinhole Punt. Pinhole Punt's a pretty good map for Lily. So I like to ban that when the team has last pick. I also like to ban Frank because I don't want to always have to be concerned about like, do I have enough damage for Frank? And we also ban Spike. Now, one of my team's favorite first picks to do here is Amber. Even if Pierce is open, I think Amber is probably the best brawler on Pinhole Punt. In my opinion, I just think it's really strong. There's the grass for her, which she has the option to burn or not. She has good range, of course. Her Hyper Super is guaranteed at least hitting 2 people for the most part on this map if you're good with it. And just her supers give so much control, and yeah, she's just really strong. You can go either gadget as well. So I just think Amber's the best brawler here. You guys should definitely try it if you haven't. Now, popular Amber counters include Squeak, they include Crow, and they do end up going Crow. Crow, in tradition, counters Amber, That's more so in a heist setting because it outranges. Like you take out the amber damage with star power of Crow. But I don't like it. As an Amber main myself, I think I can still play Amber very easily into Crow. Like it's not like a torture matchup. It's just like the favor goes for Crow. Now they go with Crow and Rico once again. Now there's a lot of picks that we can go here, but we were thinking that something that had pets. So we're either gonna go with a Charlie or we're gonna go with the Ruffs. We end up going with the Ruffs just because the hyper treat, you can give a second hyper to the Amber, which I just think has so much versatility. And then for our last pick, I at first thought Kenji, but you're gonna see I end up going here on Shade because so you go Shade. What kind of Shade? Typically they're tank brawlers. So think of like I don't know, Bull, Trunk, Hank. I don't think Hank counters it, but in lower ranks it will, but not in higher ranks. Shade does good into the Hank. But yeah, and then if they do that, we have an Amber who's gonna feed her hyper super quickly. We're gonna get tons and tons of rough treats from it, and the Shade's gonna still, if it's a tank, the Shade still ends up getting a super very often, and I can go into the other two. So I think we have like a very solid draft here. I think it's a winning draft. Like no matter what they go, like I think they're kind of cooked. If I were them, I maybe would pick a thrower here. I think Larry and Lori might have been a good pick for them. Like if I was on the other team, I'd probably pick Larry. I think Larry would do pretty good. But I ended up going with Jackie. Like I said, our comp does good into tanks, and me personally, I don't think Jackie counters Shade that well. Also because I play a lot of Shade, like a lot of Shade, and I know how to do like the double and triple Shade gadget tech. So if you're able to do that, then like killing a Jackie is really not that big of a deal. And Optical, as you can see, he's already bossing me. Like he killed the Rico, and he's able to push the Crow out. And here I'm just charging my super, like nothing too crazy. Don't want to go completely back yet because we do have some space, and like space and Brawl Ball is like really important. I have my super here already, getting already somewhat close to my hyper. Optical gets the treat from Alex. That was a really good super from Alex. I have my super now, and yeah, I hit, was that double or triple? I don't know, but I hit the second version of it, which was kind of nice. And yeah, I have my super here again, really close to my hyper. If I know my hyper's charging, then we know that she's in the bush. As you can see, like my teammates are just feeding off the Jackie so much. Now I'm able to just walk up, and I'm able to get the Rico all the way into spawn. Just gonna chill out right here. And we don't have to force for the goal. Like I said, positioning is like the main objective in Brawl Ball. Like, yeah, it's the ball, but it's your ball positioning. It's where you guys are on the map compared to what the other team is. Nerf has a super right now. Optical has his hyper. There's a treat right there, which I think I might super for. I don't know. I can't remember. But no, I think I just go for a kill onto Wink. We hit a really good gadget there. We do get the kill. We don't get trade out. Nerf, I think, should have used a super there. Yeah, Optical gets a hyper burn onto Melu, so he's going to be pretty low. There is a hyper Jackie in that bush, so I got to be a little bit careful because if she just pull me through the wall, it can be pretty bad. I noticed that the Rico's by himself, so I hyper up here just so I can get a free kill onto him. Any kill will really give your team like pressure and stuff like that. Jackie makes another mistake here, not killing me. He passes me the ball, and like a huge thing that you guys need to take up. There's no such thing as wasting your super or like wasting a hyper charge for a goal. If you can get a goal, you use your stuff. Like there's no such thing as a wasting. Like that's the objective. You're trying to score goals, right? So yeah, we hit a really good double Shade gadget there. It allows us to get the kill and a lot of supercharge. Keeps the Jackie low as well. That was a really good play. But yeah, like I said, if you can super the ball in, but like you're hesitating, don't hesitate. Just super the ball in if you know you're going to be able to score. Because at the end of the day, whoever scores, like they're going to end up winning. So yeah, just like something I see a lot of people like do. They're like, oh, I don't want to waste my super by scoring this goal. It's not a waste if you score the goal. Like it's really not a waste. I promise you. So yeah, that was a really good game from us. Like my teammates are playing super duper well. They're getting like their supers like super frequently and stuff like that. But as you can see, like I can always just like keep the Jackie on the edge of my range, and I just don't think it's a good counter. There's also because, like I said, me and my team, we play a lot of Shade. Mainly me. If we have a Shade, I will play it, or Alex. Typically I will, but yeah. I noticed that she is by herself, she being Melu, whoops Melu. And yeah, get another free kill. My teammates are able to kill the Jackie, so we just have Wink left. I don't want to waste my super, but Alex with a really good super pass, we calmed it, and then pass it to Alex, or to Optical, and he passes it to me. So really good team goal from us. We are close to a Shade Hyper here. Melu, gadgets, and supers in. I do get the kill there, but I think I should have stayed back instead because they ended up scoring. I thought they would be able to deal with that crow jump, but I think the crow jump did a little bit too much. So yeah, my positioning wasn't great there. Definitely caused us to get score on, but it should be all good. Like I'm about to get my hyper super here, and my teammates are doing God's work down there. They get a nice kill, and super passes the ball up to me. I low-key thought I might have been able to score, but I'm just gonna throw the ball down here and sit behind this wall. They do have a hyper Jackie, so got to be a little bit careful. I think I missed out at the double shade, but it's fine. But yeah, as you can see, like the Amber just does so much work. We're able to kill Nerf even though he pulled us. And then I go in the goal, and then I just start shooting, trying to score it. I don't quite get it, but then Alex gets it. So yeah, I think that was a really, really good draft from us. I don't think, maybe like if they go a Larry or like a Juju, maybe they can win it, but I really don't think so. Because once I get one Shade Super, it's just kind of over. So I think it's a really good draft from us for sure. And like I'm pretty sure we have like a 100% win rate with Shade in our scrims, which is kind of crazy. But yeah, on to knockout out in the open. So best brawlers on out in the open for sure are Angelo and Brock. Like I think those two are almost must bans. For the most part, you can leave Angelo in some cases if you're going to go with like certain types of like healer comps and stuff like that. But even then, I just think Angelo is just too good and versatile on this map. Even his poison can cause anti-heal. So yeah, I like to ban those two for sure. And then the third ban can be kind of flexible depending on like what you don't want to go up against. And just the Spike Cactus annoys me so much. So we ban Spike. They go for Pierce. Now, I don't think Pierce is good in knockout at all. Like I think the Pierce is very good in general. I think he's good on like shooting star bounty. He's good on bounty in general. Like I think bounty's a good mode for him, but I don't think he's good in knockout. So we're gonna go with Eve. Like when you see a Pierce on a long range map, think you can't outrange it, and it does so much damage that you don't really want to go tanks into it. So it's either you're gonna go an assassin or you're gonna go something with pets. So first of all, we take the Jean because the Jean's just really safe brawler, probably one of the best brawlers in knockout and bounty. Just gives you so much pressure. We were thinking to go a Max with it because like those two just have really good synergy. Max and Jean, really really good. But I think we do end up going with the Eve. Like I said, when you see Pierce, you think either A, pets, or B, assassins. And Eve has pets, so yeah. Also, she can walk over the water, so you guys can't get pushed back completely into spawn. That's always a good thing to have, like a water brawler, whether it be Angelo, whether it be Eve. In some cases, you can even go Juju on this map. It's rare, but in some cases you can. And yeah, so I think we have a very good 2-3 pick. Very, very safe. They can't really go an assassin into us, especially because we have last pick, so it just puts us in a good position. They go for the Colt. I think Colt's kind of weird. Like, it's not like... It doesn't really do much. Like that, like Pierce would counter any tanks that we'd want to go. So I feel like the Colt is just kind of doubling up on that. So I don't really love it. He doesn't really have like a mechanic to get out of like danger either. So yeah, it's looking pretty good for us at this point. There are a couple last picks that I was thinking about. Like I think I was thinking of like Byron or like a Frank, Max, all that kind of stuff. They do end up going with a Lola. So I was like, kind of weird, and I think we end up going with the Belle. Belle is one of the best counters to Lola. It outranges the Lola, and if she has her ego down, the shot is going to keep bouncing between the two. Belle is good into Colt too, and as long as you're counting the Pierce's ammo, the Belle will work pretty decently into the Pierce too. So yeah, I think we have another good draft. I do take the Jean because Optical is actually like the GOAT on Belle. Like we have some brawlers that like are reserved for some of us. Like Optical is definitely our Belle player, and like I play Shade and blah blah blah. So yeah, we have a lot more vision. Like if you're gonna go Pierce, you need a brawler that can scout really well. So good thing we took the Jean up, and like they have like nothing to come down my lane. If you guys ever have this kind of position where you're able to just come up on this indestructible up here, it's always like worth it to take, as long as you're not like assassin or like you're not a brawler that's supposed to like, you know, defend your team, you should always be taking up this position that I'm taking up right now. Like, just see how much pressure I'm putting on them. Like, they can't even get, like, into their own grass. Really good gadget there from Optical. And, like, as long as I'm playing safe and not getting, like, caught out by them, I can just keep on pushing within the grass. Optical hits a really, really good mark there. Like, hitting a bell mark will almost, like, I don't want to say guarantee you a round, but, like, it makes the round so much easier for you. We get the Pierce to waste his super too, and, like, now that the smoke is pushed in, they're, like, super duper low. We have that bell mark, like I said, and we have an Eve super for the end game, so it's looking very good. Pierce just used all his ammo. You should always be communicating with your team how much ammo a Pierce has. Like, right now he just popped his gadget, but, like, it's really not that much. And yeah, I just go into him. It's really, really close, but I do end up getting him, so really, really well played from us. I also have my pole now, so if I get into that grass position, it's even more devastating for them. Optical has his hyper after one round. That just shows you how much he was tapping up. But I do, yeah, they broke open the wall for them, which is really good. Like, that's what the Colt pick can do for you. He's not quite on silver bullets, but he is on speed loader and just super the wall, so you can still do that. I would have gone silver bullet, to be honest, because I don't think the speed loader does too much for him in this case. But yeah, Optical has his hyper. The best person to mark would be Lola. Lola has the most health, makes it the easiest then to kill. So yeah, he goes for a hyper super to try and, like, catch me out. It does end up helping Nerf get the kill on Optical, so we just, like, chalk this round up because they use their hyper, so it's always fine. Like, winning the first round, I just think it gives you so much power, because the other rounds you don't have to focus on winning in round 2. You can just focus on farming for round 3, because, like, you already have the first round in the bag. Also, he is using speed loader. I was right. So yeah, I'm just trying to get my hyper. Like, Gene hyper is really not that good, but it's good for, like, space, as all hyper charges are. So yeah, as you guys can see, like, I think Alex is, like, one tick from his hyper as well. So yeah, Optical has his hyper. I'm close to mine. And yeah, they don't have Colt hyper now, so there's really not much they can do to, like, push me back out. I do really good here, I think, because, like, I just keep shooting to stop him from healing at, like, certain intervals. Like, if you guys do that, like, it's just really, really good. Like, that's why Gene is so annoying, because Gene can just stop you from healing. And, like here, like, I keep hitting him. Optical with an amazing kill. I hit my hyper super. I missed the pull because I'm a fraud. I gadget him. And yeah, we say, like, oh, we'll chill. Like, we got the kill. You guys should really never be losing your 2v3s. Like, if you guys get that early kill, just play safe. Like, play as if, like, it's still a 3v3. And yeah, you'll be chilling. But yeah, like, there's really nothing crazy. I missed the second pull because I am an absolute chud, but they're so low on health, so it really doesn't matter. Alex pops his hyper and then jumps for no reason, and Optical has ice, and yeah, we just win that game. We low-key trolled at the end, but it was late, okay, and this was, like, the very end of the scrim. So yeah, we are in the last game of knockout. And we're just going to see if we can do the exact same things. They don't have the Colt wall break, so I can still just keep moving up. I hit a good gadget onto 2 people, and the Colt's getting super duper low, so I should just be able to press into him. But the Pierce is really good to cover for him. And Optical, dude, like, he's so good on Bell. Hits an insane gadget onto Nerf. And he's still tapping up the Colt. So the Optical's like, Sunny, move up. And I do. He's now 1 tap, and I do get the kill. And then Alex is just doing his thing on the Lola lane. So yeah, really, really good from all of us, especially Optical. I'm able to get a good part of my super from that too. And then Alex finishes off the kill. Like, we're just playing really well right now. Eve isn't, like, amazing in this meta, but this is, like, probably the only map in the comp rotation where you can be playing Eve pretty comfortably, and it's pretty good. For some reason, there's 2 people on right, and also the Pierce is just, like, not even in their grass. So I hit a really, really nice pull there onto Melu, and Alex jumps out of danger. Optical has his hyper now. I tell him to pop it, like, if he gets hit one more time, just so he can run away. But he doesn't get hit, so he doesn't have to pop it. And, like, I still have this position, so it's really, really good. Alex still alive. Really good shot there from Optical. If I'm able to get that gadget, then, like, he'd be, like, literally 1, but it's fine. Optical goes ahead and pops his hyper, because I'm like, you guys just pinch out wing, get, like, a easy kill. Just make it a little bit easier for us. And yeah, now it's just the Pierce, and it's pretty much GG. So if you guys want to see more of these kinds of videos, let me know in the comments. Let's see if we can get to 100 likes, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.